Here are the motherfucking new nails. Pop it up again. I think I'll have another round. Damn it. Set it up, my friend. Oh, have mercy. Have mercy on me. You treat me so bad, I'm in misery. Breaking my heart, baby. Can't you see? Baby, baby, have mercy on me. Good morning, homegirl. Hi, Kelly. Y'all, I am... Look at those bags under my eyes, for real. I woke up this morning and I literally felt like my head was swollen. Like, I don't know. It was weird. Have mercy on me. You treat me so bad, I'm in misery. You're breaking my heart, baby. It's April 1st, y'all. Can I respectfully ask that nobody use pregnancy as an April Fool's joke today? Respectfully. It's just not funny. And it's very triggering to the mothers who are struggling or unable to get pregnant. Hi, W. Same, homegirl. Yeah, I'm good. It really bothers me when people do that on April Fool's Day. And it hurts my heart to have had my ability to birth more children taken away from me at 30 years young. That was rough. But then, I'm blessed to have the 2 kids I do have, and you have mothers who haven't been able to even successfully get pregnant and birth their first child, and that sucks, and it's not fair. And for people to take advantage of that every year on April Fool's Day by making a joke out of it for a prank, when there are so many other pranks that you could do, it's just very disappointing. Anybody that I see today doing that, I will be blocking them. I don't care who it is. I'm just being honest. I do not stand for that. I do not agree with that. It's not funny. Good morning, Green Eyes. Good morning, Mickey. Sorry if I missed anyone. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, Mimi. I'm so sorry, homegirl. It hurts my heart really bad to hear things like that for people. Oh, I can't wait to see it. I can't wait to see it. Apparently she went private. I've had people tell me that she's made a video about me, and someone said they would send it to me, but I told them not to. I just don't care, y'all. Clearly you're desperate if you have to reach out to me in the DMs after everything that you did to me. You have to be desperate and reaching. You're crumbling. You're crashing out. I'm just saying. Oh, Kelly, that is awful. I'm so sorry, Stacy. It's not right. Boss Lady Mickey. That's who we were just talking about. It's just... Yes, I was given 2 children. I did have a miscarriage after my daughter. I haven't really gone into that story on here. I mean, it is triggering for people, so I don't want to. But, it still didn't make it hurt any less to find out at 30 years old that I had cervical cancer and had to have all of my reproductive organs taken out. Except for my ovaries, of course. Yes, Twat Waffle. She messaged me and wanted to work with me on taking down Chrissy Ahmed. So I told her, I responded back to her message, and I said, the person you are trying to reach is not accepting messages from you at this time. Please do not leave a message after the block. And then I blocked her. I posted it on my page. There's a video. Actually, no, there's not a video because she reported it for harassment and bullying. But I appealed it, so we'll see. I'll post it on my YT. Yeah. Mine was cervical cancer, and then I had fibroids all over my uterus. My uterus was completely detached and just sitting there. There was a lot going on there. Thank you for the April. Oh, that's neat. That's really cute. Good morning, Snoopy's girl. Good morning, Duralinda. I had a lot of stuff going on there. I had endometriosis. I had, it was just a lot. I can't even think this morning, y'all. I can't even think. Cyst. I would get cysts a lot. Yeah. I didn't either. So my uterus was swollen 4 times its normal size and completely detached. So I guess even if they hadn't have taken it out, I don't think that I could have gotten pregnant without it being ectopic anyway. I don't know. I didn't understand what he meant by detached, but he said it was completely detached. And that's one reason why I couldn't have the procedure laparoscopically. I had to have, just like a C-section, cut from one side of my abdomen to the other. And he said it was because of how big that my uterus was and because my uterus was detached. I don't miss the period part, but they left my ovaries. Absolutely. But it didn't stop menopause. That's the thing. They did let me keep my ovaries, which is crazy because they're going to have to eventually remove them. But I still went into menopause. Like, I don't know that I'm in full-blown menopause, but I still have a lot of menopausal symptoms. And, like, the hot flashes and the sweats, yeah, no. That is crazy and feels terrible. Terrible. I had my tube tied after I gave birth to Jace. 33 is very young, too. So is 38. I will be honest, we said after my son we weren't going to have any more kids, but I gave birth to my son in 2014. I had my hysterectomy in 2021. In 2020, we had started talking about trying to have one more child. So, yeah. But I'm blessed with the 2 that I have, and my heart goes out to the moms that have been trying and trying and trying for all this time and have not been successful, because it's not fair. It's not fair. Every woman that wants to be a good mother should have that ability. Good morning, guys. Yeah, I had my tubes tied at, how old was I when I gave birth to my son? 24, I think. Yeah, 24. The way that they did mine, so I was having a C-section, right? Jace was a C-section. And I was laying flat on my back on the table. I was awake the entire time. And they went ahead and tied my tubes after they removed Jace for my C-section. And I have this really weird phobia where I can't lay flat on my back like that. So I was having really bad anxiety. Here I am, cut wide open on the surgery table, flat on my back, freaking out, panicking, because it just felt like it took him way too long. I'll never forget it. And my recovery with my C-section wasn't bad at all, to be honest. And it was the C-section and the tubal all in one. Everybody made me think that I was going to feel like I was unaliving and I was going to be in so much pain for weeks and weeks and weeks. My specific tubal and C-section recovery Within 4 days, I was carrying big ass laundry baskets full of laundry. It was nothing but a thing. Now, my abdominal hysterectomy, on the other hand, was probably one of the most rough recoveries I've ever gone through. Yeah, I had mine tied at 24. I'm just trying to... There we go. He's in the trash can now. Yeah, it was really weird. Really weird. And nope. I don't want to go through that again. It's breaking my heart, baby. Can't you see? I'm thinking about taking the next couple of days off of work. I don't know yet. I need to look and see how much time I have. Hold on. And maybe working late Thursday and Friday. Because I need to make another batch of raspberry body butter. And then I have the option between strawberry shortcake and red cherry. And I'll also be making some whipped soap soon. As soon as I get some base. But I plan to do that this week. I want to start offering... So right now I only have 8-ounce jars. But every time I make a batch of body butters, I always wind up with just enough left to fill half an 8-ounce jar. So usually I keep that for myself, but I am so overloaded with body butter for myself right now. Even between me and my teenager, it's going to take us forever to go through it. So I would love to have 4-ounce jars that way, or even 2-ounce jars, like sample size, just something smaller that I could fill up with what's left of every batch of body butter, since I don't have enough to fill a whole 8-ounce jar. Does that make sense? That's what I'm thinking about doing, Lady D, is getting some different sample size jars, maybe some 4 ounces and some 2 ounces. I don't know yet. I'm looking into it. Baby, baby, have mercy on me, have mercy. Listen, Kaylee was almost a C-section. Y'all, I will tell you my birth story with Kaylee because it is wild, okay? Let's talk about it. So, I give stuff away with every purchase. That's the thing. If you've ever ordered something from me, you could vouch. People that order from me, even if you just order 1 jar, you usually get a full-sized bar of soap. Sometimes you get wax melts thrown in there. I've started throwing out discount cards in there. I had this one person named Alicia who has been a huge supporter. Like huge. I'm talking like huge. And so at Christmas time, I threw her a whole big package together that was all kinds of body butters, whipped soap, sugar scrubs. I threw her tumblers in there, bar soaps. Like, I hooked her up for Christmas. I always try to give in my packages. But I would definitely, like with the little 2-ounce mini jars, they would definitely go in there too. Yes, going live to make it. Yeah, I could do that. I could do that. It's just going to be loud because I have to use a mixer. Good morning, Asia. How are you? So, to my birth story. I'm okay, Happy Mama. How are you? I will never forget it. I was scheduled to be induced on April 22nd. My due date was April 21st. I was scheduled to be induced on April 22nd. I love Duncan, Asia. Thank you for the hi, April. The reason that they would only allow me to go 1 day past my due date was because I was having really severe high blood pressures. And they were worried about... I forget what it's called now. Y'all, it's too early, but if you've ever been pregnant, you probably know what I'm talking about. But anyway, I had been admitted into the hospital multiple times so that they could monitor and make sure I didn't have high levels of protein in my urine. I was scheduled to be induced, toxemia. I was scheduled to be in preeclampsia. There we go. That's what I was looking for. I was scheduled to be induced October 22nd. My due date was October 21st. I woke up at 6:30 in the morning on October 21st, right? I went to pee. I stood up off of the toilet and stuff started to drizzle down my legs. I was a little bit freaked out. I went to wake up my husband and he said, "Are you sure you didn't pee yourself?" I said, "No, I'm not sure. I don't think so, but we'll go back to bed and see how it is." Good morning, everyone. And we went back to bed. I woke up again at 10 o'clock in the morning, just like before, went to pee, stood up, and then it wasn't just a drizzle, it gushed down my legs. So then I knew something wasn't right. I woke my husband up. He called his mom. His mom came and got me. We drove all the way to the hospital, which was an hour from where I lived at that time. By the time we got there, my doctor was in surgery doing a C-section. And they wouldn't even check my blood pressure, which we knew was high. Thank you for the high, April. He said, go back to Dyersburg, which was my town. Go to the doctor's office there and let Dr. Finan check you, see how things are going. And then since you're going to be induced tomorrow, we'll see you tomorrow if all else fails. I was like, okay, that doesn't make sense, but whatever. So we leave that hospital and drive an hour back to my town. This whole time, I'm gushing stuff all over my pants. My pants are soaking wet. My back is hurting so bad. By the time we get back into my town, my doctor's calling me and he's like, "Where are you at?" And I said, "Going to Dr. Finan's office like you told me to." He said, "Have you already been there? Can you turn around and come back? Blah, 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 blah." I was like, I literally just got back into Dyer County. I can't turn all the way back around right now. I'm almost at the doctor's office. He's like, "I'm so sorry. I was in surgery. I should have just kept you." Blah, 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 blah. I go to Dr. Finan's office. He has me lay on my back. He pulls up a trash can right up under my tutu. And I said, "Please don't break my water in this doctor's office." Because I literally thought he was about to break my water in the doctor's office with a trash can under my tutu, okay? And he said, "I can't break a water that's already broken." Yeah, that's what he told me. I was in back labor. I was having back labor pains. So then he sends me all the way back to the hospital again, an hour away. Mind you, my mother-in-law is stopping at Little Caesars. We go to her house. She lays a towel down on the couch. We sit and we have pizza. Then we go shopping at the Dollar Tree to get snacks, Gatorades, waters, etc. Stuff to take to the hospital. Stoner Mama, you did not have to do that. Thank you so much. I absolutely love your face. And then I go to the hospital and they hook me up to Pitocin. Let me tell you, if you have never given birth and you are planning to have kids in the future, absolutely decline Pitocin. I was doing great with my labor pains. I was almost 4 centimeters dilated by the time I got to that hospital, and I hadn't shed a single tear. Okay? And they still hooked me up to Pitocin, and I literally thought that I was going to unalive. Everybody was waiting on my head to spin like I was the exorcist, because that was the worst pain I've ever been through in my whole entire life. It was not good. Thank you for the Jester Cats. Not good at all. It made me very sick, Pippi. It was not fun. It was not fun. Well, my bleeding was awful afterwards because Kaylee's head was so big. She didn't want to come out. They had to use the vacuum to get her out. And it was like a last minute thing. He was like, "Listen, we're either going to get her out right now, or Dr. Finan's going to come in 5 minutes and he's going to do an emergency C-section. So we got 5 minutes." He takes that vacuum cleaner and he sucks her out. Thank you, Stoner Mama, for the coral. It was wild. It was wild. And then, so that was Dr. West. Dr. Finan actually ends up being the one to deliver my son, and that was a scheduled C-section. And he schedules it on September 11th, y'all. September 11th. And when I tell you that that little boy carried so low the whole time, when I was pregnant with him and I would go to stand up, it would feel like my pelvic bone and my knees were crushing every single time. I would literally hear, and it would hurt so bad. I had rough pregnancies. I did. It's okay, Stoner Mama. I had very rough pregnancies. Don't everybody talk at once. Really? That's when my son was born. 9/11/2014. Endometriosis is no joke. It is no fun. I liked being pregnant too, but they were hard. They were very hard. But I will never forget the way that it felt feeling my baby move for the first time and every time thereafter. Well, I will tell you, Stoner Mama. Well, not the one. Jace was born at 5:37 a.m. on 9/11. Kaylee was born at 8:11 a.m. on October 22nd. I forgot what I was going to say now. Let me go back through the comments because the comment was what made me think of it. Oh, Stoner Mama. After I gave birth to my daughter, I ended up having a miscarriage a couple of years later. And I didn't even know I was pregnant. So there's that. That's a whole nother story. It's very triggering. I would never, I just can't go into that on here. But after I had my miscarriage, obviously I had to go and follow up with my OBGYN. And that was Dr. Finan, who delivered my son. But Dr. Finan looked at me and my husband and told me my chances of getting pregnant again and carrying a child successfully to term were slim to none. He did put me on some type of medication that you take so many days before your periods due because I wasn't having regular periods. It was a hormone, progesterone, pretty much is what it was. He put me on that temporarily, but he told me I would never successfully carry another child to term. Guess what? That year, on Christmas Day to be exact, my son was conceived. Whenever I tested positive and I went to Dr. Finan for my first follow-up, he looked at us and he said, well, Merry Christmas. I guess I was wrong. Yeah, Clomid is one of those fertility drugs that a lot of doctors tend to lean on. I think the way that I have seen it, because we had talked about that too when they didn't think that I could have any more kids, it seems to be one of the first things that they try as far as fertility drugs, at least here. I don't know about other places. Good morning, Chrissy. I see you. You don't have to say anything, but I want you to know I see you and I love you. Really? It's a very common fertility drug. But it does have a tendency to result in pregnancy of multiples. I get it. Take care of yourself, friend. We're here for you. Now, my daughter she'll be 16 this year, and my son will be 11 this year. That's been many moons ago. Breaking my heart, baby, can't you see? Baby, baby, have mercy on me. Let's see. I have 1.87. I'm just shy of 2 hours from having enough to take off the full day Wednesday and Thursday. But I could work an hour over each day. Well, actually, I already have worked some overtime. I don't know what I'm going to do yet. I really need to take some time off. I just want to take a couple of days off with these storms coming, because I know I'm not going to get any sleep tomorrow, probably. I did just find out yesterday, y'all, that I got a raise. Okay, Chrissy. I love your face, Dora Linda. Thank you for joining us this morning. I did get a raise, y'all. It was like an 80-cent raise, but it was still a raise nonetheless. Thank you. We get a raise every year. Aw, Chrissy, I'm so sorry. Please take care of yourself. And if you need me, please message me. If you want my direct number, please message me. I'm here for you. Even if you just want to call me so that I can make you laugh, I will go above and beyond to make you laugh. Absolutely. I really want to have a meet and greet with like all of the people that I've met on here that I've developed such amazing friendships with. Everybody's all around the world, and it would be so amazing to just be able to get together with everybody. Listen, Big Blue Eyes, I work from home, and I have worked from home for 5 years now, and people feel the same way, but they have no idea. The only reason I'm able to be on live with you guys right now is because this week is slow, and only my afternoons are filled up. I'm pretty like chill throughout the day. However, starting Monday, I will not be able to do morning lives. You guys won't see me as much. Hey, Savannah, I like that idea. A Zoom or TikTok copy chit chat. Except you guys can do copy. I may have a monster. But I do like that idea. But make sure you take care of yourself, Christy. Get some rest. And we're here for you. Listen, Big Blue Eyes, they just don't understand. They don't. Working from home is not for everyone. And let me tell y'all something. It is easier to work outside of the home. I mean, you'll still see me periodically, Stoner Mama, just not every day on live. Because I'll be in a new hire training class, and that lasts for 5 weeks. But I'll still go live when I can. It is. Working outside of the home is easier. You guys have to understand that, one, it's very difficult to focus working from home because you have all of those distractions. Two, when you guys work outside of the home, you get to leave the house, clock in somewhere else, and when you clock out from your job, you're stepping away from your job and you don't have to see it again until the next day. So then you get to go home and there's your resting place, right? Well, when we work from home, guess what? We clock out, we still have to look at that work area. I have to lay my head in the same room that I clock in and out from. It is very mentally draining. But because of my health and because of my social anxiety, I can't work outside of the house. I can't. I've tried. I've done it many times. But I'm going to be honest, if I work outside the home, I may end up in jail. Like, I'm not even playing with y'all, and I don't say that to be funny. I'm just saying. People got smart-ass mouths, and it's no damn way. No damn way. I can handle so much. I can. I'm very thick-skinned. But something just tells me, no. No, I can't, Big Blue Eyes. I've thought about it, and one day, whenever, like, my daughter goes off to college in a couple of years, then, but right now, I don't have anywhere else to put it. I do go days without, I go weeks without leaving the house, Cap. Facts, Pippi. Thank you, Chrissy. I don't, Sailing. So when we were on the market to buy a house, the goal was to have an extra space for my office, but it didn't work out that way. We have a 3-bedroom, 2-bath home, and we do have, a kitchen and then a dining area, and then we have our living room. And I could absolutely set up in the living room, but then if you think about it, whenever my husband and kids come home, that's just a distraction, them being in the living room. What promo code, Asia? Okay, Stoner Mama. Absolutely, Asia. If you post a code, they will grab it. This is a promo code for a free iced coffee from Dunkin', y'all. Thank you for the level up, Cake. When my daughter goes to college, we are going to eventually turn that into an office. Is that it? The promo code? This is not a joke? Okay. I will pin it. Thank you, Asia. Is it a specific size iced coffee? Large, small, medium? Yeah, that's funny. Because of April Fool's Day. I love that. Good morning, Terry. Dunkin', Sailing. That is a promo code for a free iced coffee from Dunkin'. You have to do it through the app. Good morning, Tara. Thank you, Asia. How are you feeling this morning? I didn't see you around yesterday. Good morning, Janelle. See, that's what I wanted, Snoopy's girl. But listen, y'all, I have no regrets for the house that I bought. Don't get me wrong. I love my house. I have a nice home, and it is everything that I wanted except for the office space. That is the only thing that I lost out on. That's it. I would not trade my house for anything because it's in the perfect spot. When I say that, the other day, whenever I showed my house on video in Tracy's Live, when I say that growing up, I always said I wanted a little yellow house with a white picket fence in the country. As a little girl, all throughout my adult life, that's what I wanted. I wanted my yellow house with the white picket fence out in the country. And your girl got it. And I got it for a really good deal. So, and I'm sitting on 2 acres of land. I got so much land, I got to have 2 parcel numbers. You know what I mean? So I'm not complaining without that office. I'm not. Sometimes we have to make sacrifices. I do have a really big shed outside that I could turn into a she shed, but I'm giving that to my husband as his space, and eventually we're going to buy a building for me and all of my stuffs. Oh, I love that. You can never go wrong with free iced coffee. Yeah, that's the plan, Selling. Listen, that'll be good. You'll get some fresh air. Thank you for sharing that with us, Asia. Good morning, Jesse. Y'all, if you have a Dunkin' Donuts near you, go into the Dunkin' app and use the promo code "This is not a joke" in honor of April Fool's Day, and you can get a free iced coffee. Not yet, W, but I'm going to. I can do it now or I can do it privately. Either way. I was literally crashing out going to bed last night when you texted me. I've still got text messages from Shell Shock that I haven't watched yet because I was going to bed. Asia, are you still in here? Asia. Dear Asia. Oh, Asia. Sorry, y'all. Don't think I'm a creeper, please. I don't think she's still in here. Because I asked her a while ago how she was doing this morning, and she didn't answer. I think she literally just popped in to share that discount code. I want to explain to Asia that WTF is not this monster that her mother is trying to make her out to be. I want Asia to feel comfortable being in a live when WTF is in there. And Boss Lady is trying to make her not feel comfortable. And that's not cool. If she looks at it like this, she feels comfortable around me. And for months, her mother did nothing but say awful lies about me and tried to make me out to be a monster. And now she sees I'm not a monster. So, but I won't. So, I've made this clear yesterday. When she's in here, I won't talk about Boss Lady like that. I do want her to know, like I said, that W's not this crazy psycho person. But I need to make sure, too, that, I don't want to have Boss Lady conversations with Asia when she's in here. Because y'all have to understand, she has to live with her. And I know she loves her mom. She does. She loves her mom. As she should, because that's her mom. But at the same time, I'm sure she's more aware of things that happen than what is let on. Hey guys, welcome in. Someone asked whose mom. So Asia, the one who gave us the discount code, Jessie, that is actually Boss Lady's 18-year-old daughter that lives with her. She reached out to me the other day, and she's been coming in my lives ever since. You sent me a link, Chrissy? Yeah, I agree, Tara. That's so funny. Yeah, she reached out to me originally to ask that her name not be thrown into the drama. Because her mama is always talking about stuff, and then there were things that her mama said about her, and that was all over the app for a while, and she just doesn't want to be talked about, period, in that aspect. You know what I mean? And I told her I couldn't control anyone else, but that I promised I would not have her tied into the drama. I never have. And she knows that. And then I let her know the other night that if she was bored, she was more than welcome to come into our lives, whether it's my live, W's live, Bobby Joe's live, Krista's live, whoever it is. Billin, she's more than welcome to come in there anytime. Her mother, on the other hand, says that she's only allowed to come into my life, which is really weird because, Boss Lady, I can't stand you. Can you share only to Savannah because I'm a pro? Absolutely, Chrissy, absolutely. I will take a look and share it to Savannah as soon as I get off live, I promise. That'll be the first thing I do. Baby, baby, have mercy on me, have mercy on me. You treat me so bad, I'm in misery. As you should, Chrissy. Listen, the type of person that you are, Chrissy, how respectable that you are, how kind and caring that you are, but also how you are this voice of reason. Like, the maturity level that you have, I know without a doubt that you have raised amazing children. Amazing. That's okay, Savannah. Damn, that energy drink is good. Good morning, Tracy. Excuse me. Y'all, excuse me. Pardon me for being rude. It was not me. It was my food. It just popped up to say hello, and now it's gone back down below. Ginger Moore says, this group of ladies are who young women should strive to be, except for my burps and farts, right, Ginger? Aww. I love that, Chrissy. Is that what you shared with us? I love you too, Selling. Have a great day. I love that. Thank you for sharing that with me and with Savannah. I will tell you, Chrissy, I've been really worried about you. I know that you're strong. Okay, Savannah. I know that you're strong. But I've just been worried about you. You know, Kat was who told me, because Kat wanted me to get a hold of Villain, to have Villain get a hold of you. And all I can say is you have so many people that care about you. We care so strongly about you. Kat, it was literally like 2:30 in the morning, W, and Kat messaged me, 911, 911, we need Villain. And I knew Villain was in bed, but I still reached out to her. And then I'll be honest, I didn't go back to sleep that night until I heard something, and I took a nap the next day. Because I needed to know that Chrissy was okay. I just hope, Chrissy, I need you to promise me something. Promise me that you will not bottle up your feelings to try and be strong for someone else. Please promise me that. Because that is not healthy, and that's not okay, and it never winds up ending well. Yes, please promise me that you are going to allow yourself to feel all the things. I'm going to get emotional saying this, but something tells me that you are trying to be strong. And while I know you are a strong-ass woman, at the same time, you have to let yourself feel. Where is Glamorous Grammy? I'm so sorry. Listen, Grammy, just like we told Chrissy, if there is ever anything that you need, anything that we can do to help you, don't hesitate to lean on us. That's what we're here for. Good, Chrissy, I'm good. And I'm so glad that your daughter is there with you the way that she is. Because I've been worried about you. But I also don't want to bombard you. Oh, that's awful, big blue eyes. But okay, y'all, we are going to change the direction of this conversation because I know that is not what Chrissy wants to hear about on here. I know it's not. She wants to hear about farts in a jar. I'm going to tell y'all a secret. I love that, Chrissy. I love the support that you have because you deserve it. I thought about, as a prank, buying these. They are these mini mason jars. Like, for real. Mini mason jars. And this bottle of fart spray. And then getting some cheap toilet tissue and maybe like some chocolate pudding or something. Or hazelnut spread. Okay, Chrissy, I love you. Let me know if you need anything. And I thought about spraying the fart spray in the jar, having a piece of tissue with some chocolate something on it, twisting them, and having people, by Amber, having people, or giving people the opportunity to have these farts in a jar sent to people. What do y'all think? We would have mini 8-ounce mason jars. And we would take fart spray and toilet tissue with some type of chocolate on it. Put a little piece of that in there. Spray the fart spray in the jar and seal it. That smell is not going anywhere. And you could send it to someone as a gag gift. A prank. I'm going to do that. You can, for $5, send a fart in the jar. Plus shipping, obviously. But for $5, you can send someone a fart in the jar. Listen, I will do that. Y'all think I'm playing, but I will do that. I will order that shit today. Listen, yes, I can put glitter in them. I have plenty of glitter. We can do unicorn farts and shit. Send somebody a unicorn fart in a jar. Y'all want to do it? If y'all say yes, it's happening. Y'all bet I'm going to hold y'all to it. Let's do a poll. I think it would be hilarious myself. But I also have a very weird sense of humor. Okay. Smiley face emoji. Yes. Sad face emoji. No. Smiley face emoji. Yes, 2 farts in a jar. With the fart spray. Not my real farts. Sad face emoji. No, 2 farts in a jar. You have to click it on the poll. Click the poll. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Smiley face emoji, click it. If you want to do farts in a jar with fart spray and mason jars and glitter. Sad face if you do not want to do farts in a jar. It's okay. It's there. People are getting it. Poll ends in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. We have 21 people that say yes. 3 people that say no. So my friends, it looks like we're doing farts in a jar. But I'll do one other type of poll because those are a little hard. Hang on. Baby, baby, have mercy on me. Hang on. I can't see your question, so. Farts in a jar with fart spray and glitter. Yes. No. Okay. There is a clipboard up there. A clipboard poll. If you look towards the top, I think it's the top left corner on your guys' end. Clipboard. Farts in a jar with glitter, fart spray, and then we can do toilet tissue with some type of chocolate smeared on it if you want. $5 for farts in a jar, plus shipping. If you're down, tell me, and I will make it happen. We'll do something fun with it. You can have it sent to anybody. I think it would be hilarious. Just a one-time thing, though. Like, it's not something, it would be limited amount that we would do, and then we wouldn't do it again. Absolutely, Chrissy. We're here for you. Enjoy your iced coffee. Are we doing farts in a jar? 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's see. Poll results are in. 81.25% says yes. 18.75% says no. So it looks like we are doing farts in a jar. Oh, Diana, I love that. Limited shit edition. Let me screenshot that. I'm deceased. That's what we're going to call it. Limited shit edition. That's funny. This is going to be fun. I will order the supplies on Amazon, and we will make this happen. You can send the fart in a jar to anyone, and we can make it anonymous. Yeah, we can do fart spray with a dash of a fruity scent thrown in there to make it a tutti frutti scent of shit. Absolutely you can. Maybe brown slime in the jar. Hey, I can get we'll see. I think a little piece of toilet tissue with some shit smeared on it, but not actual shit, would be funny. But I'll look into some ideas tonight, and we'll talk about it more tonight. It kind of reminds me of the lady who does that burnt biscuit, where you can have a burnt biscuit sent to someone, and she, like, literally, it's a burnt biscuit, and she puts glitter on it. Yeah, I like that idea. Skittles for the ones by a unicorn. Kelly Marie, I didn't even know you had a backup. Listen, y'all are going all in. We're going to have to stick a little bit basic. We can't go too far overboard. We'll figure it out, though. I'll look up some ideas throughout the day today as I have free time, and then I will share those ideas with you guys tonight, and we'll talk about it, and we'll plan it out, and we'll definitely do that. I think that will be a lot of fun. And I will only do it to cover, like, the supplies and the shipping. I don't want to make any profit off of this. And I will show you guys exactly how much everything cost. I just want us to do this to have a good time. I'm not trying to make any money, I promise. But I do think it'll be a blast. Limited shit edition. I still can't get over that. I know, Big Blue Eyes. I've got a lot of stuff rolling through my head, too. That's going to be a lot of fun. I saw Kat scroll in here earlier, but she didn't say anything. I've been trying to get in touch with her. Corn-packed turds. I'm deceased. I cannot with you. Yep, Big Blue Eyes. Way too much. Me too, me too. I'm actually planning to try and quit smoking this year. Mexicorn with the burnt mark. Stop it. I can't believe we're really going to do farts in a jar. We're going to send people shit and farts in a jar. Oh, you know people are going to be talking about this later, y'all. People are going to be like, y'all are so immature. Diana, you came up with the name. You came up, hi, Fearless15, I see you. You came up with the name, Limited Shit Edition. Listen, facts. Absolutely, Crystal. Some people just don't have a sense of humor, or they have a very dry sense of humor. Good morning, Tatum. Listen, I feel you, W. Outside of the internet, the only human interactions I get is at work and then my kids and my husband, but I tune him out half the time because he's just talking about nonsense. I'm doing okay. How are you? I don't want to battle you, Mr. Krasaw 48169. No, thank you. He is always talking nonsense. Listen, this man thinks he has to narrate every move that he makes. If he's going to take a shit, he's telling me. If he's wiping his ass, he's telling me. If he's fixing himself something to drink, he's telling me. If he's walking outside, he's telling me. If he's going to go wash his hands, he's telling me. I love him. Don't get me wrong. But I have people talking to me all day at work. We are both almost 40 years old. I do not need you to narrate every step that you take. Every step I take, every move I make, every single day, every time I pray. No, not with hand movements. He just talks a lot. He is. That's one thing I will say is my husband ain't never been a liar. He is too honest. I see you, Tater Maid. Way too honest. I wouldn't know what to think if he lied to me. Yeah, I don't listen to him half the time either. But in my defense, he tunes me out too. I have to tell him the same damn thing 11 times. I have asked him to do something with his deep fryer in here full of oil for the last week after he fried fish. You know where that deep fryer is still sitting? On my damn counter. I had to ask him to set mouse traps, 2 mouse traps, one under each of my birds' cages because mice are attracted to birdseed. I asked him one night, yeah, I'll do it. Falls asleep, doesn't do it. I asked him the next night, yeah, I'll do it. Falls asleep, doesn't do it. Finally does it the third night. And don't get me wrong, I would set them, but I have a literal phobia of mice. And I'm always scared with the traps that I'm going to set them down too hard and they're going to pop my finger. And ain't that what a husband is for anyway? Yeah, I don't like messing with them. He can do it, not me. Oh, I'll do biscuit cans. I don't care. You know what else is funny, though, to me when it comes to a husband? Is if you have a riding lawnmower and your husband goes outside, no shirt on, and a pair of shorts, and sits on the riding lawnmower to mow your yard, and then they come in and they act like they just had a hard day's work. Buddy, you went outside, you sat down, and you rode around. I know my husband ain't the only one that does that. Yes, Asia, several people did. And while you are in here, Asia, do you have time to hang out for a few minutes? Just a few minutes. Good morning, Tracy. I wanted to say something to you. Nothing bad. So, at the end of the day, you're grown, right? You're going to make your own decisions, which you are absolutely entitled to do. But I do want you to know WTF, while I understand that there is a lot of stuff going on between her and your mom, I want you to know that she's not a monster. I don't want you to ever feel uncomfortable being in a live or a chat where she is. Of course it's lagging. She is a good person. If you did not hear me, I wanted Asia to know that even though I know the drama that's going on between WTF and your mother, and I 100% stand by you staying out of it, I want you to know that W is not a monster. She's not this evil person that Boss Lady has tried to make her out to be. And I want you to know that you can always feel comfortable being in my live or anyone else's live with her in there. Now, you are grown, and what you choose to do is solely up to you. But there are a lot of lies being told about WTF, and I just want you to have your own opinion. I think is the best way to put it. Like you said, you are grown. I want you to develop your own opinion. But I also want you to know that nobody is trying to be a mean or evil person. And you should be comfortable over here. We have a lot of fun, all of us. But that's all I want to say on it because, y'all, I stand on when Asia's in here, I don't want any conversations about Boss Lady being held. But I do want to make sure that she knows she can be comfortable in a live where WTF is if she chooses to be there. That is solely up to her. There you go. I thought so. I figured things like that when they're brought up around you or told to you probably go in one ear and out the other. And that's how it should be because like you said, you are grown and you should make your own decisions. Absolutely, Asia. Absolutely. Tiny Monkey, she is the one who has made it known who she is. And she's an adult. She's 18. She can very much do so if that's what she wants to do. Nobody's going to bother her because everybody knows she has nothing to do with what's going on with her mom. Nobody's going to mess with her. She hasn't got a lick of hate from anyone. I thought you were 18. That's what somebody said. Listen, Asia, I don't go prying into nobody's personal business, so I really don't know. I stay out of folks' personal business. I just know you're grown. And you don't have to put if you're not 18, you don't got to put your age out there. Please keep everything about yourself as private as possible. Every step I take, every move I make, I'll be watching you. Ooh, that sounded really creepy at that point. So, I'm going to do some research today, and we are going to talk more tonight about sending people farts and unicorn poop in a jar. And I'm excited. Yes. If you will comment that discount code or that promo code one more time, Asia. Please and thank you. And I will pin it. I know, W. I know. If you're still in here, if you'll comment it one more time and I can pin it for people that were not here earlier. Thank you. I'll pin it. Anybody who likes Dunkin' and has a Dunkin' near you, if you go into the Dunkin' app and use promo code "This is not a joke" in honor of April Fool's Day, you can get a free iced coffee any size. Has to be iced coffee, and it can only be ordered through the app. Thank you, Asia. I know everybody appreciates that because I know my friends are caffeine gurus. So we appreciate you. You have a great day too. I have a Dunkin' here, but I don't ever go. They don't deliver, and it takes me a little while to get there, so I might go after work. Or I can just get my husband to pick it up for me. Have a great day, Asia. Don't work too hard if you're working today. Thank you, Green Ice, for pitting that again. Anybody who likes Dunkin' Donuts, I will say this one more time. If you log into your app and use promo code, this is not a joke, you can get a free iced coffee of any size. I'll be watching you. Y'all, I'm tired. I still have not received my mother pucker drops. I need to check my TikTok shop. Y'all, if you were not in my live last night, aw, Big Blue Eyes, I'm so sorry. I will tell you, May 1st is coming up so fast. And that'll be 4 years since I lost my daddy. And it is one of the hardest days of the year for me. Every year. I struggle so much. You got him a free coffee, Crystal? Or you pranked him? Those of you that weren't in my live last night, I have a new nickname for Itty Bitty Kitty. I haven't said a word about Itty Bitty Kitty in months. Months, I tell you, months. No, I don't think you can see who has you blocked, Diana. And I created a new name for her because she's talking about me. Her new name is Fraudulent Putty Cat. Because she has those fraud charges on her record where I think it was like her mother she scammed or something. I don't know. Don't hold me to that. But she is butthurt that I made that small business wish list. And, you know, her and Nicole are over there screaming, people in glass houses should not throw stones. Excuse me? You're mad at me because I created a small business wish list that people wanted me to create. I'm buying stuff off of my own wish list. I work full time and run and own a small business. You're hating over the wish list though, but you're the one that to this day is still dealing with fraud charges on your record. And we're not talking about petty change. We're talking about thousands of dollars. Okay, Fraudulent Putty Cat. I promise you, you don't want my attention like you think you do. Because I'm at the point where I am so done and over. Yeah, 30K. I'm so done and over with this immature, bullshit ass drama. One of these days, somebody's gonna make me snap the fuck out. And I don't want to do that. I really don't. I think I'm just so mad. You know what I mean? Like, I'm so mad because people really did trigger me on purpose that night. I know they did. People took advantage of my CPTSD over how I lost my father, and they purposely triggered me. And I'm sorry, but that's disgusting. That is disgusting, that is vile, and that is cruel, and that is not okay. So I am at the point where you come at me sideways and I'm fixing to become the biggest bitch you ever thought you could see in me. Jessica Paige Vaughn. As if my name hasn't already been doxed, dummy. You act like you're doxing something big. Jessica Paige Vaughn, 168 Brickbat Road, Dyersburg, Tennessee, 38024. Ooh, I already doxed my own self, dummy. I gotta get my charger. I hope my phone don't go dead. Listen, y'all, what are they going to do? Send pizzas to my house? They're not going to show up here. They do not want to make that mistake. My information has been doxxed so many times. Do y'all not realize I come from YouTube? The true crime community in YouTube. That should say something for anybody that knows. Y'all would be crazy because the police literally live across the street and next door. My sister's dad is the chief of police for the city. You think that, like, calling in false stuff can't be traced, but it can. And that's one thing I will say. They may be shitty, our police department, but when it comes to stuff like that, they take that shit serious and they act on it fast. People call in false reports and, take advantage of having someone's address to do weird shit. They take that stuff serious, and I've seen what they can do with it. So, a text now number won't save you. A burner phone won't save you. This is 2025. They have the technology needed to track that shit. I'm just saying. Right, Craft. It is creepy. Yeah, Tara. So the true crime community on YouTube, y'all think the shit is bad on TikTok? Huh. Let me tell you, it's way worse over there. They have people's homes swatted. They do all kinds of shit. And I'm not talking about a welfare check. They have had people's homes legitimately swatted. It's cray-cray over there. Or at least it used to be. I gotta grab my stuff. Hold on. Shame. 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 It doesn't have to be this way, though. I mean, it really doesn't. People don't have to consistently talk about each other. I don't know. You don't talk about me, I'm not going to talk about you. I'm just going to be honest. Like, I'm not. I have so many other things I want to talk about. Because you don't hold any relevancy in my life. Right, Tara? That's funny. I don't know, Vera. I wish I did. I wish I did. You know what, though? Here's my thing. You all claim to be advocates for mental health. You all claim that people's mental health is being impacted, and it is. All of our mental health has been impacted. You all act like we are over here pushing people over the edge. But let's not forget that night, it wasn't y'all trying to get in the box to shut shit down because it was said something like that was happening. Y'all were just texting people on the back end. None of y'all were blocked from Stewie's Live. So y'all absolutely could have come over there and been a voice and stood up. But you didn't. I did. Even though I, to this day, believe that you knew you were triggering me and you did that shit on purpose, sending those texts to me as a manipulation tactic. But that's my opinion. However, why couldn't any one of y'all got in the box? Why did you have to, here's my thing. Why did you have to send a text message to me? Why couldn't y'all have went into that live? Y'all were watching. Y'all were in there watching. So why couldn't one of y'all requested a box and said something? Since y'all are such big advocates for mental health. I don't understand that part either. Stewie's a friend of mine, Blue Eyes. Nothing's going on. I just wanted to say that. I want to talk about how Gas X never works. I feel like Gas X makes me fart even more. Is that what it's supposed to do? I've always wondered, like, is it supposed to stop you from having gas, or is it supposed to take the trap gas and make it come out and make you fart more? Okay, well, I mean, then it works for me, Crystal, because it makes me fart a lot. I have literally, not as an adult, but as an older teenager, I have taken Gas X on purpose to fart a lot. As a prank. Ain't that silly? I did some silly stuff as a teenager. Listen. We listen and we don't judge. What does he want? Yeah, I like Stewie too. It makes me pass gas, whether it's regardless of the end that it's coming out of. Why is my phone not charging? Ugh. Stewie's good people. Good people. No, she's not MIA. Good people. No, she's not MIA. I hear from Stewie every day, y'all. Stewie's good. Stewie just spent some time talking on the phone with a couple of friends she hasn't talked to a lot here lately. Catching up. And then the night before, she was in a couple of lives. She was in Krista's live and Tracy's live. She's been around. She's just taking it easy. Vera said, I surely don't need help passing gas. I'm deceased. I don't either, to be honest. Whew. It's very calm and laid back and chill. Listen, I can type super fast. Nobody was really on for long last night, from what I saw. Let me move my damn drink. Yeah, everybody has been needing a break. I haven't been on here as much. Ah! Hang on, y'all. Okay. Yeah, it is a weird sound. Change, change. Do you good. Sorry, I got a meeting at 11 I'm preparing for. Yes, I'm typing. Change, change. Oh, I gotta message someone else for my training. Alright, there we go. That's all I needed to do. I don't look at the keyboard, but I type faster if it's something that I'm typing that I'm coming up with. If I'm typing something for like a typing speed test, it does slow me down just a little, but I still had 109 words per minute with 98% accuracy with my typing test today. If I'm typing up like an email or a message or something like that, something where I'm coming up with the words that I want to say, I can type well over 130 words per minute easy, all day, every day. All right, guys. Excuse me. I have been live a little while. I don't know how long. I'm trying to see, and I can't figure it out. But I know I've done at least an hour this morning, which is what I was shooting for. I am going to get to work. Well, actually, I got to go walk Ringo because he's probably awake. Yeah, well over an hour. He's probably awake, so I'm going to go walk Ringo, and then I'm going to grab my yarn because I am going to crochet a little bit on my lunch break. And I'm going to prepare for my class this afternoon. I love all of you. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. And if nobody's told you today, I'm proud of you. And you are fucking worth it. I'll see you guys tonight. Bye, guys.